So this is just going to be a quick tutorial on how to create that basic sort of, well, that gate synth type effect. I'm not going to be focusing on the synthesis as much as I'm going to be focusing more on this basic gating technique, amp gating. It's really fast and easy, and I use it a lot when I'm trying to come up with an idea for a song, or I want to try and test out a different sort of idea in a song. It's really easy to throw together, and it's really fun to play with. So yeah, I'll just show you how to do that really fast. First of all, I'm going to get rid of this so that we can start from scratch. And then, yeah, here we go. So to start off, we just want to get a Thor, and this is going to be where our sound is coming from. I'm going to get a multi-oscillator, just because that's the sound that you heard. You could do it with any type. I just like the sort of wider sounds for this gated synth. And I'm going to bring up that filter frequency. I'm going to just bring in another oscillator for the hell of it. Chorus. And I'm going to bring up the amp envelope all the way. This, all the stuff that I just did there doesn't really matter, because that's just for your individual synths, however you want them to sound. The actual, this video is going to actually be about the gated effects. So this is what the synth sounds like before the gated effect. Interesting, but yeah, we want to add some rhythm to it because it's a little bit overpowering. I mean, we could do some envelope stuff, but instead we're going to try out this rhythmic gate element. So we go to Other, hold Shift, and you click Matrix Pattern Sequencer. That makes it so it comes up and doesn't plug in. And you may be wondering, well, if you're doing a gating effect, why don't you just use the Alligator? And, well, when I first started doing this, the Alligator hadn't come out, so there wasn't really a better way of doing a gated effect. And the other aspects of it is the Alligator is a filter gate, and has a whole lot more bells and whistles. Another disadvantage to it is you don't have a sequencer where you can customize it. If you want to do custom stuff, you have to automate pressing those buttons in, which works, but when you're trying to just throw around ideas really fast, it's sort of tedious, and you could sort of drown in the automation stuff that you have to do. So this is just a quick technique to use a sequencer. So first we want to bring the gate CV right up to the level, amp level, and that's going to be turning this knob. So each time that there's a gate part that is nothing, then the amp level will be unaffected, and each time that the gate level is up, it will turn up the amp gain. So right now it's already up, so we just turn it up higher. That's fine, but what we want to do is we want to bring this down, so when this is at nothing, then this is also at nothing, and when it's all the way up, this is also all the way up. That gives us our desired effect. And then you could do your pattern however you want. You can have different levels or volumes or however you want to do it. For me, I generally have it all on full level, and I just mess around with either taking out elements, or if you hold Shift, you can create a full element so it doesn't turn it off that whole time. I'll just show you what it sounds like with the default of just on off really fast. If I hit run, and then I go to my Thor again, so I'm actually playing the Thor, then we should hear the effect. So yeah, that's cool. We have our basic amp gate already set up. What we want to do now is create a pattern that is interesting. So what I'll do is I'll this is sort of my go-to pattern. It's sort of based on a demo pattern. where you have full, break, break, full, break, break, full, and then for the second part I just do one on each beat. So the pattern sounds like this. Yeah, so interesting little pattern there. And yeah, so that's basically it. You could have different volumes of this if you want. Maybe have just the hard hits hit hard, the full hits hit hard, and then have the non full hits be quieter. You can see what that sounds like. Interesting, but anyways, the idea is it's super easy to mess around with different patterns and program in whatever you want, and that's the whole point of it, is to get ideas flowing and to have fun with it. So anyways, that's pretty much it. If you wanted to create the sound I made in the beginning, I think the only thing that you'd add on top of this is a reverb. But yeah, that's not the point of this video, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Anyways, yeah, I hope that was enjoyable to someone, and hopefully you got something out of it. Thank you.